Your Central Catholic Vikings, the captains are number
Welcome
2,
to
Barron,
Gessling
3,
Stadium. My name is
Younger,
Kyle Templin. I'm
19,
your
Josh
host tonight.
Holtzman, and 4,
We are in the
Danny
home
Carruthers.
of the Carnegie Mellon Tartans this week, which will also will be the home arena for the Central Catholic Vikings tonight. Tonight, the Central Catholic Vikings, coming off of 2 wins at a 2-1 season so far, will take on the Norwin Knights, who are also coming in on 2 wins as well. And
defend the West.
And we are getting ready to start the game off here shortly. Some interesting facts about the Central Catholic Vikings so far is that they lost their first game to Imhotep Charter, 6-12. It is worth pointing out, though, that while they were only managed to score 2 field goals during that game, the number 1 rated defensive end in the country was actually playing for Imhotep Charter that night. And they did the best that they could against that team on the road. But then they picked up a solid win against Penn Hills, 48-7. And then last weekend they were at Pine Richland, and they were able to squeeze out a 49-35 win for them. The Norwin Knights also lost their first game of the season. Penn Trafford, they lost 14-35. But they were able to pick up 2 wins, one against Greater Latrobe, 31-28, a nail-biter there. But then they were able to romp Connellsville 37-0 in their last game. So the Knights coming in with a lot of confidence, but so are your Central Catholic Vikings that take the field here. And it looks like they will go ahead and kick out to Norwin. Norwin is in their road white jerseys, and your Central Catholic Vikings in their home blue and gold. So we will wait here for the kickoff. Special teams, a big addition, upgrade for the Central Catholic Vikings this year. Last year, they struggled a little bit on special teams, but they were able to shore that up. And we are underway tonight. Kickoff is received and fumbled. Picked up, bumbled a little bit there from the 10, and they will bring them down just at around the 17-yard line. So the Norwin Knights will take over. Norwin Knights are pretty much a 1-horse pony on their offense. Luke Lewandowski is their quarterback and pretty much is a jack of all trades, but he is a beast when it comes to offensive numbers. He is averaging so far this year 229 total yards per game, and he accounts for at least 1 touchdown for Norwin every game. So it's important to keep an eye on him, number 11, and they will go ahead and line up in the shotgun formation. And it looks like the first one here is fumbled by the quarterback in a handoff there. It looked like some play action, and it looks like your Central Catholic Vikings have recovered the football. So that in itself is a very skillful turnover there for the defense of the Central Catholic Vikings, which has been, honestly, don't get fooled by some of the numbers, like I said, against Pine Richland, 49-35. The defense has shown up all season. They are tremendous, and that just goes to show you right there, opening play of the game, and they were able to get a takeaway on that. For the Central Catholic, yeah, 2 fumbles right off the back. That's my man Nick, who is also with me today. He's also running the camera. He is doing double duty today. So a very skillful man. Vikings line up. Number 5 is the quarterback, Wayner, and he will hand off to Carruthers.
Nice
and
run.
Yep, looks like he gets a couple of yards there. Nice sweep out to the short side there. And Carruthers, Nick, is a huge animal also for the offense there. He's averaging 116 rushing yards per game.
Great little run right there by him.
Absolutely.
Found the outside.
Absolutely.
See if they go back to him.
2nd and 9 for the Vikings. And
man in motion there. Wiener's going to hand off again, and right up the middle. Too easy almost. And Carruthers runs right up the gut there. 9 yards for a touchdown. So just like that, with 11:31 left to play, the Central Catholic Vikings are up 6-0.
I don't think you could ask for a better start out of the Vikings there, you know?
Absolutely not, Nick. That is a tremendous start. Defense comes out right away, gets a turnover, and the offense runs 2 plays for a touchdown.
Yep. Goes into the touchdown standing up, too, you know? It's clearly
Absolutely
tough to tackle this guy.
Absolutely.
Kick is good.
Kick is up, kick is good, and that the kicker tonight is Matthew Shearer, who has dramatically improved the kicking game for the Central Catholic Vikings last year. They are pretty much good with him kicking from almost anywhere within reason within the field, which is something that, like I said, they did not have last year. So if they cannot get inside the 20, they have no problem turning the ball over to Matthew Shearer, and he has been tremendous for them all season. So we'll see what Norwin does to respond here. Norwin Knights actually not used to playing from behind. They're actually a first-half team. They like to get up a big lead and then kind of come back. So this is not an area that they're used to. So it'll be interesting how they respond here.
Hopefully they can hold on to the ball this possession.
Yes, absolutely.
On the kickoff included.
Absolutely. Yeah, a couple of bumbles there for the team, for the Norwin Knights. So maybe just a little bit of jitters tonight for them, and hopefully the coach over there smoothed that out for them. Again, special teams for the Central Catholic Vikings have been stellar this season, to say the least.
Rogers and Perillo deep for the
And
Knights.
Shearer lines up for the kickoff.
Shearer to kick for the Vikings.
And a very nice kick all the way back to the 6-yard line, and it will get fielded cleanly this time. And we might have some blocking in the back there. There's a flag there on the play right around the 20-yard line. Flag carried a little bit there, so we'll see what happens on that.
During the return, holding, returning team, 10 yards, spot of the foul.
So a holding call. So first series of the game for Norwin, they have a fumble. They bumbled the ball a little bit on the kickoff return there, and on this one they have a holding call, which almost erases most of the progress yards that they had there. So they fielded the ball at the 6. It looks like they're going to get it right around the 9. So backed up a little bit in their area, and we'll see how they respond here. Again, Norwin, a very effective offensive team against other teams. Like I said, they're coming off a 37-0 rout. So it looks like a handoff there to the running back. Nice.
Tom Barca, the ball carrier.
Nice long side sweep there by the running back, but looks like he may have only gotten a yard on it.
Brought down by Keith Cushenberry.
Central D-line is looking good off the start here.
Yes, yes. Central D-line is stellar this season. The secondary is also really good, but the D-line has been huge for them as they've gotten a lot of sacks this season and a lot of quarterback hurries. And the quarterback is running there. That is Lewandowski. Very close to being picked off there.
Pass intended for number 13, Xander Smith. Broken up by Carruthers. 3rd down and 10 for the Knights
So again,
from their own 14.
Getting Carruthers on the field there for the defense, playing both ways. You know, the guy's all over the field, and in this one, he's able to break up a pass, almost get an interception there against the Norwin offense.
Big 3rd down here for Norwin.
Big 3rd down, and look for Lewandowski to throw on this because he's got a good arm. He really does. Shotgun formation, 4 wide. And he looks like he's throwing it to the middle there. Looked like he was looking for number 28, but they were not in the vicinity, it looks like. So it looks like they will bring on the punting team. Good stand there for the Central Catholic defense. Like I said, very much improved from last year. And, you know, and last year they were lights out as well. So to improve on last year's season is really good. And, you know, they're doing a lot of zone coverage there in order to make sure that they contain the quarterback there for Norwin.
Central coaching staff has to be very happy with how they're starting the game here. We can see Norwin is a little bit rattled here, a couple mental errors, a couple penalties, but Central has been, you know, controlling the pace of this game so far.
Very much so, very much so. All right, back to punt, and we got a whistle right away there. It looks like we might have a false start.
Flag on the play.
Looks like Central has 2 men back to receive the punt. I don't know if that's common in high school football or not. Or
Well, that is for the Central Catholic Vikings. They like to have options on both sides of the field.
Okay.
Normally, you'll see Gannon Carruthers obviously take the ball there, but you know, sometimes the teams try to kick away from him. So
I figured that.
Yeah, he's very skilled, and teams will try to kick away from him. So it looks like this will back up Norwin some more.
Jeez.
Punter in his own end zone now.
Penalty is against the Knights. 4th and 15 from the 9.
Kick is off and good. And it looks like it will go out of bounds right around the 37-yard line. So great field position again for Central Catholic's offense. And much like we saw in the Penn Hills, game, the Central Catholic defense seems to pin the teams down in their end, and the Central Catholic offense rarely has bad field position. So it kind of sets everything up for both things here. Terry Totten has done a great job with the defense, and the offense has been stellar this year as well.
10 from the Norwin 35-yard
This is great field position. Again, you can't ask for a better start.
Absolutely not. Yeah, no, it's great. It's absolutely great field position. Man in motion, and Wayner will take the throw, and a little bit overthrown there. Looked like he might have gotten a little bit ahead of himself there when it came to the throw. Perhaps a little excited. But, yeah, looked like they were trying to go for a pass and sweep there with number 10, and it just did not come to fruition. So a rare misstep there for Wayner, but he will set up again, this time in the shotgun formation. He's got a sidecar that will be in motion. Handoff to Carruthers. And Carruthers goes up the field, still going. All the way up to the 20.
Carruthers on the carry.
This guy is finding every seam in the line and just attacking it.
Well, and not only that, but it's hard to bring him down, as you've seen.
Yeah.
The wheels just keep churning and churning and churning.
He shook off 1 or 2 guys, I think, on almost every single run he's had so far.
Absolutely. When he gets going, it's hard to bring him down. Wayner back in the shotgun formation, and he will pass. And that looks like number 32 downfield, and he just stumbles a little bit there. Just stumbles a little bit there, and that is Vernon Settles. Vernon Settles looked like he might have faked himself out there a little bit on that.
He was thinking 6 before he got in.
He was. But he is lined up again. Wayner is back in the shotgun formation again. He's got Carruthers there as his sidecar. And it will be a handoff to Carruthers right up the gut.
Again, Carruthers, the ball carrier.
And he looks like he got down to about the 2. So in the red zone, definitely. And right up against the 2-yard line there. If it is less than 2, it's definitely close.
Gain of 5.
But they're set up right here. And I got to think that they're going to go
They're going
run.
back to him.
Yeah.
You got to feed the beast, man. I mean.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a run of less than 5-6 yards this whole game. It seems like.
And it looks like they're lined up in the I formation again. And there it is, the power I to the sweep to the side, and he goes right in. Not even touched.
Into the end zone for the Central Catholic touchdown.
So with 9 minutes left in the game, Central Catholic is now up 13-0. And if you're Norwin, you have to be regrouping on the sideline thinking, how are you going to get some points on the board quick?
Definitely not time to panic for Norwin, but they definitely have to get some momentum here on this next drive, at least get a first down or 2, just to kind of get the energy back in the team.
Absolutely. I think you're absolutely right about that. You got to get some momentum going on your offensive side, and so far there has been almost none. So for Norwin, their coach, he's probably Brzezinski, he's probably sitting there thinking, I got to get my offense back in the game somehow. So but the Vikings have been tough. You know, like you said, Nick, the D-line has been rushing the whole game, and they've been swallowing up the running back and the quarterback.
Yep, it's hard to get anything going when you can't get any protection for your quarterback or your running back for that matter.
Yeah, and we saw that in the Penn Hills game. The Penn Hills game had a stellar quarterback for them as well, and you know, probably a guy that's every week is going to put up a lot of big stats, but against Central Catholic, they could not protect him. And he got hurried a lot. He got knocked down a lot. But give him credit. He played most of the game, and he kept getting back up. It'll be interesting to see how much that breaks down Norwin if they can't get anything going. So Central Catholic Shearer will line up to kick again.
Rogers and Perillo deep for the Knights. Shear to tee it up for the Vikings.
You can hear the student section there in the background. Central Catholic student section always brings a raucous crowd. And the kick is off. Looks like it'll get fielded around the 5. Norwin's got some room on the edge here. And out of bounds, right at around the 25, 26-yard line. Yes, very big hit there.
Nice hit there.
Very big hit there going into the Central Catholic sideline. But, you know, guy got right back up, number 3 there. And that was Kai Weems. And he got right back up and running back over to the sideline. So,
like we said earlier, this is a big drive here for Norwin. They have to get something going. You can't go down, you know, even give them the chance to go down 21-0 here by giving the ball back to Central, because it doesn't look like their defense is putting up much of a stop to them.
No, and you got to give your defense some time.
Exactly.
You got to give your defense some time.
Rest.
Yeah, and Norwin has not been doing that. It looks like we might have another false start.
Defense.
Oh, encroachment on the defense. Looks like, so we'll see this from time to time from Central Catholic. Terry Totten seems to, once it happens a couple of times, he seems to calm it down. But the Central Catholic D-line, like you were saying, Nick, they're very good. But one of the things that they like to do is time the snap.
Yeah.
And they're really good at it, and that time they got caught pitching on that one. So
that's just a cost of having a good rush on the quarterback. You know, you're going to get those sometimes.
Absolutely.
Especially with these young guys.
So Lewandowski goes ahead and he takes it himself. We'll see him do that a lot.
16, Anthony Specca.
And it looks like he gets a couple there, unfortunately. But he will run that option if he has to. He'll take the ball and run it himself. I've seen a lot of highlight reels where he's done that and breaking off for some very big yardage. So he's definitely, you know, I'm sure that they have somebody keeping an eye on him in the secondary as well. But he's a risk to be a runner for sure.
2nd and 5 from the 31.
So Lewandowski will be back again. He's got a sidecar out to the side, the shotgun formation. And it looks like he's going to go ahead and hand the ball off this time.
And again, just suffocated by that Central D-line.
Yeah, it looks like they're only getting maybe 2 yards per carry so far, and that's not going to be enough for 4 downs. And so it looks like, you know, we're probably going to see a throw here on this one, I would imagine.
I hope so.
Yeah, because the run game is not working so far for Norwin, and that's normally a strong suit for the Knights.
Big 3rd down here for Norwin.
Looks like they're going to go, looks like 2 wide, 3 wide. Sidecar out to the side, pistol formation. And it looks like they are going to go run.
Yep. Just nothing there.
Draw play, and the Central Catholic defense, they're very good at being patient when they have to be, and that was a great example of them being patient on the line.
It's going to go off for a sec.
Testing.
No gain on the play.
All right.
4th and 2 for Norwin.
So 4th and 2, it looks like
Castle
Norwin is going to punt. So they got some progress on that one, Nick, but not a lot
what they were
there.
looking for, that's for sure.
No, they definitely got some positive yardage on that one. Didn't turn the ball over, but do we have another?
Prior to the snap.
I see the Central players celebrating a little bit, so, yep.
Oh, another false start on Norwin. Wow, that has been a theme of this game so far.
Yeah, you gotta tighten up those special team penalties. I mean, look at the Thursday night game last night. As a Giants fan,
Yeah,
pains me to see that.
I'm sure that is painful as a Giants
very
fan, for
painful.
sure. For sure. So lined up to punting it. Little high snap there, but he controlled it. Nice punt there by the punter to recover. Looks like number 10 is going to go ahead and field
here.
it. So that's Brandon Jackson, and he is running to the
got
50,
room.
to the 40. He's got a seam there.
Oh!
Wow!
Number 10, Brandon Jackson.
What a great return, though. My
It
Lord.
was, and that was the punter that had to step in and make that play. Otherwise, Brandon Jackson was going to the house.
Good for the punter, man.
Yeah,
That was
he
a great
just
tackle too.
Got low, and he just put it into him. So great, amazing tackle there by the punter, but amazing run by Brandon Jackson. He followed where his seams were. He trusted his special teams to make blocks, and again, Central Catholic
Great
inside
field
the 50,
position,
great
yep.
field position.
I thought he was gone, honestly.
I thought he was too. If he would have juked that tackle there at the last minute, he would have been. So it looks like we got Wayner back again. He's going to throw it this time. Long throw there. He got a man in the end zone. Oh, just overthrew his wide receiver in the end zone there. So it looks like they took a shot at the end zone there.
Yeah, you got to love
First
that.
down.
You
Absolutely.
gotta love that. I mean, you can tell.
Terry Totten looking to put the game away early.
Exactly.
So,
even though it was an incompletion, you got to love the effort.
well, and that keeps the Norwin defense on their toes because, again, you got number 4 in the backfield, and he's a beast for them, but they want to know that they have a passing game too. And it looks like he's going to go back to pass. He's going to get just out of bounds there around the 20.
Ooh, they're going to call him a little short.
Looks like they are, yes. Let's see how short they put him at. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Yep.
So, still pretty good for them. I would assume that they're going to hand it back off to Carruthers here. And they do. Carruthers gets inside and just runs those wheels.
Carrying the defenders on his back.
Absolutely.
Even when he gets hit at the line, it's very impressive.
Yeah, just took the defense on his back and carried his offense to a first down there. Great running there by Carruthers, and it looks like they're not going to waste any time here. They're going to run another play.
Love to see a little play action here, maybe.
You might see that actually. Wayner and Carruthers have a very good system together, and they definitely do some very good play action when they need to. Man in motion. And it looks like Wayner's going to keep it himself there on the option.
Found a little room.
He did. Looked like he was supposed to
Not
run
bad.
in between the tackles there. Saw that there was no hole. Very, very aware,
great heads
of
up
the
play.
quarterback. And then rolled out and got himself some extra yards there, run into the sideline. It's interesting to point out also that, Wayner is a sophomore.
Wow.
So to have that kind of awareness as a sophomore is actually really good. I mean, this kid is going to be really good for Central Catholic. Back again in the pistol formation. And handoff to Carruthers, running up the sideline there. Looks like he might have gotten a yard on the play.
Out of bounds by number 44.
Good little sign from the Norwin defense here, containing Carruthers just a little bit.
Yeah, so Norwin it looks like they're they're looking for the run on that. They get fooled a little bit by that option, for the play action there, but it looked like, like I said, they are, if they can make a stop here, that'll be huge, and maybe that'll energize the offense whenever they come back out. So it looks like Wayner changing the play now. Carruthers as a sidecar there. Looks like he's going to go back to pass. He's got a man open down there, and he throws.
Nice catch.
Nice catch.
Number 32, Vernon Settles.
So Settles there, gets the catch on the play, and it looks like we're going to go into 3rd down territory again here. Coming up short on the first down. So 4th down and 1, and they're going to go for it.
I mean, when you got Carruthers back there,
yeah.
why not?
I mean, the guy, 4th and 1, I would take Wayner or Carruthers, when it comes to 4th and 1. They both got legs. And it looks like they are going to go with Carruthers, and he just keeps working and working and working.
Takes the handoff.
And
2 yards for a
looks
Central
like they are going to
Catholic
get the first down on that one.
Brought down by number 22, John Barca, and number 20, Christian Beck.
So you were right, Nick. They go right to Carruthers, and once
to.
again a first down.
Pushing the pace here too. I like
Absolutely,
it.
absolutely.
From the 8.
So Weiner back to pass. Oh, and gets swallowed up there by number 20, and that was Christian Beck. Yes, Christian Beck, who is a junior, and you know, it just looked like one of those things to where he got shaken loose and was able to bring down Weiner, which is rare. Which is actually very
especially
rare.
in the backfield.
Yeah, very rare so far this season for the Central Catholic offense. So Weiner passes over, and it looks
there
like
he goes.
Wow.
Great move there on the back cut.
Absolutely. Great back cut there. It looked like he was lined up and he was going to get tackled, but he was able to back cut, and then just it was all end zone after that. So once again, we're still in the first quarter, and we have 4 minutes left, and Central Catholic goes up 20-0 now.
What a start.
On Norwin.
What a start.
So the Knights, you know, on their heels a little bit here. Again, not completely out of it. We have a lot of football to play. But, you know, going down 21-0 is I'm not exactly thinking that was Coach Brzeski's idea of a first quarter there.
I bet. I don't think that's any coach's idea of a first quarter.
Shear's extra point is good. The score, Central Catholic 21, Norwin 0.
So it looks like we are 21-0 here, 4 minutes left. I mean, Nick, if you're the coach of Norwin right now, what are you saying on the sideline to your offense? I mean, they haven't been able to do a lot. I mean, give credit to the defense of Central Catholic where it's due, but you got to get something running here.
See, I feel like there's two types of coaches in this situation. There's the coach that's screaming his head off, trying to get these guys fired up,
right?
Hoping that that'll, you know, kind of turn things around. Or there's the guy that's remaining positive and sticking with what they know they work on in practice and just saying, hey, just let the game develop. It's a long game. There's a lot of possessions. We just got to play our game. And, you know, get some stops on defense is where it really starts.
Yeah, well, I didn't see a lot of animation over there on the sideline from the coach, so perhaps
probably the second one.
He's calm now, but, you know, look, we're not sure as the game progresses. But it looked like he gave him a little pep talk there, put him back out on the field, and hopefully they can get something going on this.
Biggest thing is you don't want your guys to, you know, you don't want to lose them at this point in time. You don't want them to give up or anything. You really got to ignite something within them that kind of, you know, fires them up to fight even harder when you're down 21 like this.
Absolutely. Norwin needs a big play. That's what they need in order to get the team back into it. Kickoff. Going to field it just inside the 5. And they're going to get gobbled up there at the 15. Yeah, that was a tremendous hit there. Again,
Vernon
you know.
Settles on the tackle.
So, yes, it looks like Vernon Settles was there on the tackle. And again, it's, you know, poor field position for Norwin once again. And, you know, inside the 20 where it seems like they've been posting up shop on their offense. So they're going to come back out and see what they can do here. Hopefully, you know, you hope that they can keep the penalties to a minimum. And like we were saying, maybe get a big play here.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm the coach, maybe I take a shot down the field. You know, why not at this point?
Why not? You're right.
3 wide receivers out, sidecar, and they're going to go ahead and looks like quarterback keep, and he did not go really anywhere with that. So, you know, again, Norwin, a heavy run team. You know, the Knights are known for that. And, again, Lewandowski is, you know, averaging 229 yards, total yards per game, which is unheard of.
Yeah,
you know,
a lot.
for a high school football player. And but he's just not getting, you know, any of the protection that he needs to do that tonight with this Central Catholic defense.
Here we go.
So Lewandowski scrambles a little bit there, so you saw some of his scrambling ability there, and he was
Great
able to
defense
get
again by Central.
absolutely.
I think they're well aware that this guy has some wheels, and
yeah, it looks like they're being patient. They probably have a spy on him to make sure that they follow him everywhere he goes. If Lewandowski can figure out who that spy is, he can exploit that, obviously.
Yeah.
But right now he hasn't been able to.
Yep.
So it looks like Norwin doing some substitutions here, waiting for the play. So shotgun out. He's got a sidecar there. 2 wide receivers on both sides. He's going to drop back to pass, and it looks like he is going to get the throw downfield, but it was well overthrown to number 28 there. Steve Rogers there had a beat on the ball, but the ball was thrown probably a good 6 or 7 yards over his head. So unfortunately, just not good timing there between the quarterback and his wide receiver. And again, Norwin is going to have to punt.
Quarterback's probably feeling a little bit of pressure, down 21. You're trying to make a play. You're trying to really – it looked like he almost forced it a little bit there. 3 Central defenders were in the area. He could have, with a beautifully placed ball, probably put it in there, but –
Absolutely. Wow. Snap over the head of the punter. Best thing he can do. Yeah, best thing he can do is just down it there in the end zone. Wow. So Norwin special teams.
Yeah.
Just –
It's gonna be a rough day at practice.
Not a lot. We've seen penalty after penalty, and now we've seen unfortunately a snap over the head of the punter. So that is going to be a safety, and Central Catholic. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. We're still in the first quarter, and it's 23-0.
Great day to be a Central fan. That's
absolutely.
For sure.
The Vikings, they have a lot to be proud of in this game so far. The offense is clicking the way that it normally does. The defense is lights out against Norwin. Again, a Norwin Knights team that puts up a lot of offense, and they're able to contain them so far here in the first quarter.
It's definitely a great sign for Central moving forward, knowing that this offense puts up, big numbers, and they've honestly held them to nothing, it seems like.
Yeah.
So.
Both 6A teams, both 2-1, probably might see each other in the playoffs. So it's good to have that, like you were saying, it's good to have that momentum, and it's good to have that confidence if you're going to come up against that playoff team in the future.
Now barring a massive punt by this guy, probably going to see Central with some good field position.
I would assume that it's going to be inside the 50 once again. Yeah, I think you're right about that, Nick.
Oh, they get to kick it off in high school. I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
I think they get to choose. I think they get to choose.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think his choice is to kick it from the 20, which makes sense, as opposed to a punt. So. So lining up for the kick. And a squib kick there. It looks like he's on the 50, inside the 50.
Ooh, found a nice
just
little
about
hole.
Up to the 40. So you're right, Nick. Once again, inside the 50.
Yep.
It seems like this game, it's almost like an arena football game. We're only playing it from the 50 yards.
Yeah, it's like half-court basketball. You just play it on the same end the whole time.
Yeah, that's the way it looks. So Central Catholic Vikings offense will take over the ball inside the 50, just outside the 40-yard line there. And we will see what they have in store here. I mean, they could take a shot at the end zone again here. Pistol formation, trips wide receivers. Looks like they're going to run a nice little flat there. And looks like number 10 just gets pulled out of bounds there.
Turned on
so
the Jets.
It looks like Brandon Jackson, who has already got a touchdown tonight, he just got pulled out of bounds there, right around the 12-yard line. But and I didn't see the flag on the field. Yep. Yes. So that would explain why he had so much room there on the sideline to run.
Right. You could still see his speed there once he kind of hit that
tremendous
pack,
speed.
He just separated, from that group so quickly. It was
Tremendous
honestly thought
speed.
he was gone.
Yeah, tremendous speed there by Brandon Jackson. Brandon Jackson also has a very good vertical, too.
Yeah.
And when I've seen him make some Randy Moss type catches where
Wow.
he'll tap it in the air and catch it because, maybe he's up against a cornerback who's right in his face. So,
Wow.
yeah, he's very good as well. He's very good as well.
See if Central opens it up here a little bit, kind of playing with house money here.
Yep, trips wide receiver, man in motion, number 19 there. Wayner back, and it looks like he's going to hand it off there to Carruthers, and Carruthers gets almost back up to the original line of scrimmage there.
It's like he's just an automatic minimum 5 yards.
He's very good.
He gets that ball and his
He
legs start
actually
going.
averages over 10 yards a carry coming into this game,
Wow.
which is insane, right?
That is absolute insanity.
So it looks like we're in the shotgun formation here. He's going to line up, change the play. Might have saw something there. Sidecar now, 4 wide receivers, back to pass. Pass it over the sidelines, and it looks like he was trying to go over there to number 86, but did not have a good line on the ball there, number 86, so it goes out of bounds and incomplete. Central also, one thing I do like about Wayner is he's always looking to the sideline if the play changes. And he's very good about making those changes.
Yep.
He doesn't get too out of focus when it comes to that. But when he does get the focus on that defense, it's like a laser focus. He's very, very good as a sophomore. So man in motion there. It looks like a sweep out to number 4 there, Carruthers. And Carruthers still going.
Wow. This kid is unbelievable.
Yeah, broke a couple of tackles there, and then it took 2 men to bring him down there just inside the 20.
He really sees the field very well.
Absolutely.
He's hitting all the perfect holes in this defense, and not only that, with incredible speed and power.
Well, and hands off to his line, too, because his line gets down the field very fast to block for him.
They don't get the credit all the time.
Yeah,
so.
His line does a very good job blocking for him down the field. So Wayner will take the snap there, and it looks like, almost picked off there. A rare misstep there by Wayner. Threw it a little high.
You can tell he kind of telegraphed that from the start. You kind of saw where that was going.
Yeah, it looked like that defender definitely knew where that was going. He was right there, and he had his hands up there. He just could not bring it down, but he did bat it away there. So rare misstep there for Wayner. And again, Central Catholic just keeps rolling with the offense. Pistol formation, man in motion. And handoff goes to Mr. Carruthers again, and it looks like he's going to run to the sideline after shaking off a rather large defensive lineman.
Seriously, I lost him in the camera.
Yeah.
Man, this kid is fast.
Number 57 had a beat on him, but he couldn't wrap him up, and he just shook him off like he was standing still. Yeah, you cannot say enough about Gannon Carruthers. He is an exceptional athlete there in the backfield. So Wayner back in the pistol formation, and he's looking to throw. Looks like
nice
he throws
play.
it out. Yes.
Good tackle.
Throws it out to number 32 there by Vernon Settles. Gets the catch, hooks inside, gets him some extra yardage there.
Central running a pretty impressive offense here with, very dynamic between the run and the pass, and not just running your standard, high school football passing plays. Very much looks like a college offense out here.
Absolutely. And as you can tell, this is the first time I've actually seen him under center. Wayner there. So quarterback sneak there in order to get the first down there. But they also don't take much time.
Yeah.
It's amazing that they're able to be that precision and that good while they just keep the ball rolling and rolling and rolling.
And that's just a tribute to just incredible coaching and what they work on, week in and week out.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and take a break here. That is the end of the first quarter. Central Catholic Vikings up 23-0. And we'll be back here for your home for the Central Catholic Vikings in a minute.
There's a bond among Central people that extends far beyond the 4 years that you spend at this wonderful institution. Should I start with a necktie? That necktie sends a message to a young person who may be immature that there's something beyond you, and this necktie is a symbol of the fact that you had better embrace that something that's bigger than you. You can't replace that. You can't quantify it. You can't draw a picture of it. I'll hear about a Pittsburgh celebrity or a national celebrity, and somebody will say, you know, he's a Central guy. And I would say, I didn't know that. As soon as that Central Catholic word comes out of somebody's mouth, there's a hollow feeling. Unless you're a Central person, you have trouble explaining what that bond is. You really do. You can say it with pride. I'm a Central guy. Still am.
Welcome back to Gessling Stadium, I'm sorry. The home turf for the Central Catholic Vikings tonight, who are up 23-0 and looking like they are potentially going to go ahead again. Hand off there to Carruthers, and in again for a touchdown there.
Carruthers takes the handoff, 6 yards for
So
the Central Catholic
just
touchdown.
inside of 6 seconds into the second quarter here, Central Catholic now goes up 29-0, looking to go up 30-0 here with the Shearer kick for the extra point. And, if you're Norwin, I mean, you got to, at this point, I feel like you got to start throwing the ball downfield
big time. They got to let it fly big time
in order to get back in this game. And that is up and good. Shearer rarely a miss for him, whether it's in the extra point category or in the field goal category this season. He has been automatic.
Score, Central Catholic 30, Norwin 0.
So 30-0. And, and you can already see on the field the difference in the Norwin players coming off the field and the Central Catholic players coming off the field. One is very vibrant and coming off the field and very excited, and the other ones are very slow and probably tired. If you're the defense of the Norwin Knights, you've had a long, long first quarter, and again, it's tough for them tonight because the offense cannot.
I remember him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fast.
Yeah.
Like when he runs that all out pattern, like he is fast.
Sweet.
And we're back. Sorry about the technical difficulty here. We got a top-notch team here that took care of it right away. And it looks like we are 11 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Central Catholic, if you're just joining us, is up 30-0. So, all you Central Catholic Vikings fans that are watching, all of the alumni, I'm telling you, this team is tremendous this year.
It's a 5-yard penalty. The down remains. First down.
And Central Catholic picking up a penalty on that one for a face mask. So they give Norwin some 5 yards there, which is a good break for Norwin, who hasn't gotten a lot of breaks in this game, as you can tell based on the score. Yeah.
After the Viking penalty, it's first down.
See if Norwin opens it up a little bit here.
Yeah, you would like to see them do that. It looks like they got 3 wide here, pistol formation. And they're gonna hand off again, but some positive yardage there, and I believe that is the first down of the game for Norwin. So that's good for your offense. Gives them a little bit of confidence there, moving the chains. And I would look for Deasy to, maybe air the ball out a little bit. He's more of a runner. Norwin is a solid running team, the Knights. But he does have a good arm, so I'm surprised that they haven't gone more with it while they're down in this game.
First down for the Knights from the 33.
So the Knights 3 wide, pistol formation, and it looks like he is going to overthrow to number 28 there. And Lewandowski, as soon as he let that ball go, you could tell the disappointment in his body language there. He knew that he overthrew, the open man back there in the flat, and unfortunately,
that's just has to be a pass you hit, you know.
Yeah,
in the
that's one of
backfield.
those ones in the backfield that you definitely have to hit. So, again, you know, maybe feeling the pressure, like you said,
Definitely.
Nick. And, you know, you could tell as soon as he let it go, his body kind of slouched. He knew he overthrew the man that he had that was wide open. So we're going to go 4 wide this time, pistol formation. And they are going to hand off right up the gut there. Solid run there by the running back there, who trying to get the number of.
Nathaniel Harris, the ball carrier.
There you go. Nathaniel Harris is the ball carrier. And solid run there, right up the middle. Solid 5 yards there, it looks like. So it looks like they will be 3rd and 4.
Interesting to see what they're going to do here, if they're just going to keep going back to the run game. It looks like it's the only place they've been really getting any success.
That's true. You're right about that. I don't think that they've had any passes for positive yardage so far.
You can see Central loading the box here.
Yeah, they're good about that.
Do a little sweep.
Looks like a little sweep over and pass complete. So that pass complete is
There we go.
Jackson Pons, and Pons picks up the first down for them. So again, some positive momentum here for the Norwin Knights, and marching their way down the field, giving Lewandowski some room there in the backfield, you know, some protection, because there was a lot of you know, Central Catholic linemen running him down, but he had enough time there to make the pass. And
Smart play call going out to the sideline there, seeing that Central had, you know, 7-8 men in the box.
absolutely, handoff there to number 5, which is Nathaniel Kaddish Harris, and you know, he's been good. You know, so far he's been able to open up some holes there and run through them, and you know, he's you know, maybe with you know, some of the positive momentum, like that's helping him in his running ability. I mean, like we said, you know, they didn't have a lot of time, you know, the Norwin offense in the previous sets that they were out there. So pistol formation, and looks like they're going to hand off again. And he's going to be gobbled up there about 3 yards shy. Pretty sure he's going to get forward momentum on that one. Looks like they're going to give him a little bit more forward momentum there, and they're going to be about 2 yards shy. So another solid run by Harris.
Yeah. Good to see Norwin moving the ball here a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully get some wind in their sails here and, you know, put some points on the board and make this one a little bit interesting.
Well, it's, you know, the line has been doing a tremendous job for them.
Yeah.
They've been gobbling up any of the you know, the D line that's been coming at them. So we'll see if they can keep that up on this drive. And it looks like they're probably going to get a penalty
get a timeout,
here.
actually.
Timeout, great.
Coach saw something right before the snap.
Norwin, that is their first of the first half.
All right. So far, we have 8 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third quarter, and we are going to go ahead and take you to another commercial break. We'll be right back. And welcome back to your game against the Central Catholic Vikings and the Norwin Knights. Norwin Knights have the ball.
Oh.
They're on offense, and it was a handoff there, and it looked like he'll be down by contact there. There's no fumble on the play. But tremendous job by the defense there, telegraphing that and able to stop it before anything could get going there. Harris has had some momentum in this game so far, and it looks like they shut him down on that play. 3rd and 2 now for the Norwin Knights. So, again, another solid play for them. 4th and 4, and it looks like they are going to go for it. And at this point, why not, right?
Got to.
Shotgun formation, back to pass, and pass is complete there to number 2, Jackson Pons.
Lewandowski's pass
So
complete to
great,
number 2,
great throw and
Jackson
catch there
Pons.
by the Norwin Knights,
Brought down
and
by
that is
26,
the
Thomas.
largest play that they've had. So, as far as yardage
First down on
for
play.
the Knights so far this game, and hats off to the quarterback there, Lewandowski. Again, we've said that he's had an arm. He showed it there, and he was able to stay back and be in the pocket long enough to make that play. And number 2 was able to gobble it up there
Gain of 14
and
on
get
the
some
last
positive
play.
yardage there. Pistol formation, sidecar there in Harris. And it looks like the option there. Quarterback's going to keep it and run to the sideline. Again,
On the keeper,
probably a very well scouted
Robinson
defense
Waddell.
there, when it came to scouting this Norwin team, because they have been able to contain Lewandowski, who has, again, been a beast in his previous games there,
Yep.
averaging 229 total yards per game. He's pretty much the 80% of the offense for them, and they've been able to contain him and keep him in the backfield for the most part
From the Vikings
in this game.
29 for
Nice
the
little
Knights.
drive here for Norwin.
Absolutely. And they're giving their defense time.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, nice catch.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice there. So a little bit of an offset, snap there, but Lewandowski was able to one-hand it and bring it in.
Lewandowski on the keeper. Brought down by 51, Donovan Heinisch.
So this is the first time that the Norwin Knights have been in the offensive zone here in order to
Yeah.
march down the field.
Third down
Not
and
quite in the
3
red
for
zone
the
yet,
Knights
but
from the Vikings
this is pretty close for
27.
them. Just over 6 minutes left here in the half. Lewandowski back. And again, a little bit of a side. Oh, wow.
man.
But we got a flag on the field. Look at that.
Uh-oh.
Lewandowski's
So-
pass complete.
And by Lewandowski's
Norwin touchdown.
by his reaction there after the flag was thrown, I'm pretty sure it's going to go against the Knights here. So, but what a great awareness there by the wide receiver. Ball got tipped up in
Yeah.
the air. Wide receiver kept focus on it, was able to catch it. Unfortunately, all that effort is for naught, as they're going to have to bring the ball back and march them back. Some more yardage here on the holding on the offense there. Like I said, as soon as that flag got thrown, Lewandowski's body language.
Yeah, that's got to be tough for him.
and the frustration you could see, with him was there. So great play there, by the Knights, but unfortunately it's going to get erased, and now they're going to be back to the 38-yard line. But still, third down and 14 to go. And, again, we've seen them make some positive momentum on this drive. We can see that Lewandowski can throw the ball. So let's see what he's able to do here whenever on this next play. As far as, and it looks like there's going to be a
Another
timeout there. Yep.
Norwin. That is their second of the first half.
So I think right now, if you're the coach of Norwin, right, if you're Brzezinski, I can understand taking your time on this drive, calling the timeouts whenever you're seeing stuff, because this drive is essentially might just make or break your game here. I mean, again, you have a long way to go to catch up to 30-0. But as far as your team moving forward into the second half, I mean, them getting a touchdown before the half here is going to be so much better to go into that locker room and to be able to build on that momentum.
Yeah, this is probably the biggest play of the game so far for Norwin.
Yeah, I think so.
Important,
and we've seen that they don't have a problem going on fourth down at this point in the game.
Yeah, I was just going to say I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they even ran like a draw here just to gain a couple to make the fourth down a little bit more manageable, but we'll see what they go with here.
Absolutely.
Go to the Central
3 wide.
website for details.
Number 11 takes the snap. Oh, wow. Wow, that is a huge hit by, looks like, number 24 there. And number 24 is Keith Cushenberry.
He is
and
hyped
he
up.
laid a massive hit on the wide receiver there that was looking to catch the ball. And right now that wide receiver is down, and we certainly hope that he is okay. But, yes, Central Catholic's defense very hyped up during this. And, all the way from up here we saw that hit. And
yeah,
it was –
I heard it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're kind of far away.
Yeah, we are very far away, and that was a massive hit that was put on that wide receiver. Again, all clean. There was nothing dirty about it. He was in the process of catching the ball, and it looks
Good
like
to
he's
see
gotten
him
back up. Yes, absolutely. Walking off all on his own there. Probably just needed to catch his breath there for a second, come off the field. So we're glad to see that, he's coming off the field there. And that is Xander Smith, number 13, that took that hit. So
good to see him get up.
Yes, absolutely. We're glad that Xander Smith is over on the sidelines. He was able to walk over there all on his own.
14 for the Knights from the Vikings, 38.
So this, Nick, might be the play of the game so far.
I mean, even on that third down, that was a great play. Just you got to tip your hat to the defender there. He made a great, clean hit.
Absolutely. That was a beautifully timed hit. It was there right at the time the ball came in. So Norwin lining up here. 4 wide receivers. Harris in the backfield. Drops back to pass. Throws up. Going. Oh, wow. Wide receiver had a beat on the ball there. Got a hand on it.
Good throw by Lewandowski.
Absolutely. I'm not sure that he could have made a better throw. Unfortunately, the wide receiver just could not bring that ball down. He one-handed it and just could not bring it into him. So, unfortunately, it was a very good drawn-up play there by the Norwin offense. But and to be honest with you, on that one, it looked like the Central Catholic defense caught a break on that one because that looked like it was going to be a touchdown for sure.
I mean, they had the man-to-man coverage on the outside, 1v1. That's exactly what you want.
And it looked like he had his man beat.
Yeah, I mean, you can't ask for a better result there post-snap, but, hats off to Central D, keeping
Absolutely.
it alive.
Absolutely. Central Catholic on the offense now. Hand off to Carruthers. And we're going to get a flag there, so we're probably going to get a holding call on this.
Number 14, Luke Denny.
And we'll wait for the official.
Play. We had holding. Number 74. Offense. 54, excuse me. 5-4 offense. 10 yards, spotted a foul, first down.
So number 54 there, Jackson Farrell, got a little bit excited there, on the play. And it's very rare, honestly, for the Central Catholic offensive line to make many holding penalties. They're normally a very disciplined bunch, as we've seen in this game. So, very rare there, but, things happen.
First down and 20 for the Vikings from their own 28.
So Wayner changing the play up at the line, bringing in his sidecar there, and back to pass. He's going to throw it up.
Oh, he had him,
he did too. Just unfortunately, Brandon Jackson is fast, but he is not that fast, Nick. And he could not bring that down. But had he have caught that,
he was gone.
He was definitely gone. He had the coverage beat, and Wayner had a good throw on there. It's just a little bit off target. So, but that's the one thing I'll say about Wayner is that, not only is he good at reading where the defense is and everything, he's got awareness of when he keeps the ball and runs it, but he's got a cannon.
Yeah.
And as a sophomore, he's going to be a big deal for this Central Catholic's Viking offense in the future. Wayner, quick pass there out to number 10. And it looks like we are going to get another hold here.
To Brandon Jackson.
So
forced out of bounds by number 12, Noah Hauser. Flag on the play.
Definitely looks like it's going to go against.
19 offense, 10 yards, still second down.
So I feel like this is the longest drive of the Central Catholic offense so far, and it hasn't really gone anywhere. So lining up again, 2nd and 22 for your Central Catholic Vikings on offense. 5 minutes left here in the half. And Wayner's up there changing the play. Wide receivers are split out. Going to take the snap, and it looks like it's going to be a handoff there to Gannon Carruthers. And he is going to work his way.
Kid is a steamroller.
Yeah, so looks like 6 yards, maybe 7 there on the play there. Look, I mean, the guy, he's hard to bring down. We keep seeing it over and over and over again. It's like you got to have 2 people to bring him down. I mean, he's just, the wheels turn that much. The officials timeout here. There was a ball that came out onto the field.
Gain of 11 on the play.
And we're back at it.
Down and 11 from the 37.
Central Catholic lines up. Wayner comes back, takes the snap. It looks like he's going to pass. Oh, keeps it. Nice. Oh, ran into his own blocker there on that one. It looked like perhaps the blocker was unaware of where he was.
Blocker was thinking pass all the way.
Yeah. It looked like there was a little bit of confusion there, but positive yardage for the Vikings there. And it looks like we're coming up on a 4th down, and it will be 4th down and 2. And looks like they are going to go ahead and punt on this one. So the first time we've seen the punt game on for the Vikings.
Deep to receive for the Knights.
Oh, with a fake
and a
here.
fake. And that is number 2
gone.
for the Central Catholic Vikings.
Gone.
That is Devin Barron.
Oh, man.
Who took that on the fake and ran 60 yards to a Central Catholic Vikings.
Don't get hurt celebrating.
Yeah, no kidding. A little overly excited down there in the end zone. But there is a flag on the play.
34. Offense.
Wow.
Wow, you hate to see that.
You do hate to see that.
That's such an awesome play call.
That was a great fake. It had me fooled.
Yeah, right?
It had me fooled. That was a great special teams fake there on the punt. Unfortunately, they get the penalty on the holding call there, so that is going to erase the touchdown. And it looks like they're going to drop back to punt again on this one, but in a little worse field position. But Norwin catches a break on that one, and the Knights are going to look to have some better field position, hopefully, on this punt, assuming that we do get a punt on this play.
Yeah, all right.
From the 31, Shearer deep to punt.
So Shearer takes it and puts the punt up. Fielded by the Knights there at around the 25.
Man.
And really can go nowhere.
Absolutely.
Just had to lay the ball down and yeah, gobbled up there.
Argento Green.
So Shearer, not only the place kicker for the team, but also the punter. And tremendous air on that punt in order to give his team time to go down there and pin Norwin down there. I mean, really no place at all to run for the punt returner there. And it looks like they're going to line them up right around at the 27-yard line. So
3 minutes left here. Let's see. Norwin's got to be a little bit pleased on the end of that last drive. Lewandowski was slinging the ball very well.
Yes,
his targets.
Really one play, that they had, and they were one play away from scoring on that one, and it was really just a matter of inches on that play.
Minus that hold on that called back touchdown.
Yes.
And the big hit and the slightly overthrown ball, on 4th down. You got to be, as the Norwin coach, you got to be pretty confident in Lewandowski's ability to throw the ball here.
It shows, I think, to the offense that they can score.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, getting some breaks here in the first half. And it looks like they're going to hand off to Harris. And Harris is going to get stuffed about 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage there. So 3 minutes now left in the half. Norwin playing conservative there on the first down.
Gain of 2 on the play. Second down and 8 from the 30.
Knights coming out of the huddle. Back in the shotgun formation. 2 wide. A little bit of a low snap there, but Harris takes it. Runs his way up for another 4 yards, it looks like.
Brought down by 59, Tanner Fuchs at 41.
So timeout from our Central Catholic Vikings there. So, Nick, you got 2 minutes, 30 seconds left, and they're running the ball here. Do you think that they're just content with going into the locker room, it looks like?
I sure hope not, Maybe they're just setting up the defense to maybe try some play action here or something, but, it's close to you got to run that 2-minute drill here, You're on your own 30, 2 minutes left, down by 30. You gotta send your boys into the locker room with something, to get them a little bit amped up. You cut it to 23. It's in theory a 3-possession game at that point.
Yeah.
You gotta let this guy open up a little bit, take a shot or something here. You just would hate to see them go into the locker room down 30.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised at the 2 run plays back to back here. I can understand running on first down. I mean, that's a staple for the Knights, but I'm surprised running on second down here. So we'll see what they do here on third and 2 with just over 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half, and it looks like they are going to pass. Good play there. First down for the Knights out to the 48-yard line there. Yeah, excellent play call. Good way to get the defense to spread out a little bit there, get your wide receiver open, and again a first down. And as they move the chains, we got 2 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the first half.
Norwin's got to show some urgency here.
And it looks like they are. 11 back to pass. And, that was, I was going to say, I saw that from over here. That was definitely pass interference on that play. He had his jersey, and he just let go of it right before the ball got to him. So, if I can see it from here on that side of the field, it's pretty easy for the officials to see. So, yeah, that one was a no-brainer there. But, if you're a defender, maybe that's a penalty worth taking in order to break up, a potential play and some momentum there from the Norwin offense.
Pass interference. Defense, 15 yards. Result of 15 yards for the first down.
So we'll wait for the officials to mark it off here. That, of course, will result in an automatic first down for Norwin.
That was big for Norwin.
It was.
You're into their zone. Manageable with, just over 2 to play. Got to capitalize here. They absolutely have to.
And we've seen they're not scared to throw it anymore.
Yep.
So 11 back to throw. Scrambles out to the right side. And looks like he
you just got to get rid of that.
Threw that one away.
Yeah, he intercepted.
Oh, wow. It was an interception there. I thought he was out of bounds, but it was not. Wow. So look at that. So the Central Catholic defense coming up with another turnover there. Wait a minute. We have the head official questioning the call. So let's wait and see here.
Play, roughing the passer.
Oh, wow.
Automatic.
Wow.
Norwin catches another massive break.
Massive break there by Norwin. So intercepted the ball, turnover. Half was pretty much over.
Yep.
And one of the defenders roughs the passer there, late hit on the play, and just marching right down the field here. Now Norwin is inside the red zone here, and it'll be really, if they don't come up with a score here, Nick,
at least something.
Like, I feel like it's almost a lost cause coming out in the second half for them.
Quarterback has to play it safe here.
Fumbled. Oh, wow. So Lewandowski
recovers his
covers
own
on the,
fumble in backfield.
falls on the ball there, fumbled snap there. Wow, you hate to see that, with a team that has momentum like that. But smart play by the quarterback there, fall on the ball. So it backs him up,
Oh, man.
but still, second down, regroup. You're still taking a shot at the end zone, hopefully. So let's see how Norwin recovers from this. Three wide receivers, sidecar there, pistol formation, 11 back to pass. Throws it and intercepted. Intercepted by number 2, Devin Barron.
He's thinking 6.
Who's got wheels. That was the guy that was on the
6.
that was on the punt fake there. And so no flags on the field that I can tell. And so Devin Barron, who had a touchdown called back on a beautifully executed fake punt, makes up for it here with a pick 6 for a solid 70 yards. Yes.
The Central Catholic touchdown.
So, unfortunately, Norwin marching down the field.
And can you think of a worse possible outcome?
Yeah,
for that drive that they had going
right,
there?
Marching down the field, getting some breaks. We were saying Norwin wasn't getting any breaks all game, and they finally got some breaks. But then the turnover there, the pick 6, and just like that, 36-0, 48 seconds left in the half. I mean, if you're the Knights, you got to come out with a totally different game plan than what you did here in the second half. I'm not sure what else you do. I mean, they've tried to run their offense the way that they can. They're going to have to design some plays here and at halftime to maybe get some more play action involved, something.
Yeah, it's going to be time to definitely try to go on the attack here, when they come out. The only problem is they're going to be kicking to Central at the start of the third quarter because of the fumble.
Very good point, Nick. Very good point, Nick. Yes, you're absolutely right about that. They will be kicking Central. So Central will get the ball back here at the start of the second half.
So do you think Norwin goes aggressive here in these 48 seconds, or you think they just call it a half and run out the clock?
If I know Terry Totten, and I've called a few games so far, I think he's going to be – I think they're going to take a knee on these, or they're going to run some very conservative run plays.
Yeah.
He's not one to, try to humiliate a team. 37-0, I think he's definitely going to run some conservative plays here. He'll contain the Norwin offense, but yeah, if you're Brzezinski, I think you just have to take. I think you have to take some conservative run plays here and start it over. I don't know what you do on offense when the defense is this good right now. So up to the 20-yard line there for Norwin. So the Knights will take it, and like I said, I would expect the Knights to come out conservative here and just go right into the half. 41 seconds. I don't know what they can do because they can't really seem, even when they try to throw the ball, it blows up, unfortunately, in their face. So we'll see, though. Maybe you're right. Maybe they do take some shots down the end zone here. But I think that if I was that, I would worry about another pick 6. So Norwin lines up here, pistol formation, 4 wide receivers, going to throw.
Screen.
Very conservative screen there. Good play call.
Got some room.
Got some room. And very good there. Number 22.
They're rushing to the line
Dom
here.
Barca. Yeah, they are. You're absolutely right. They are. Great screen play there. And Barca was able to pick up some very good yardage there. Might have outrun his blockers there shortly, but was able to pick up some very good positive yards there. And so far they've
long pass play results in a first down for the Knights.
looked like officials timeout there for a second. It looks like they're just resetting the clock. And back to pass again, number 11. Throws it over to the
Get
far
out of
sideline
bounds.
to number 2, to Jackson Pons, who has been the go-to receiver.
One timeout, or?
Brought down by 26,
They might.
Xavier
Yep,
Thomas.
they're going to take it.
And they are going to take it.
Well, it looks like Norwin's trying to maybe at least get a field goal here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what their kicking game is like. You know, if they can get close enough for a field goal, I think you have to take it.
Yeah,
you know,
unfortunate that receiver couldn't get out of bounds.
With 17 seconds left, I feel like it's going to be, you know, a couple
Yeah.
of pass plays here. They're just going to have to throw it downfield and hope for the best. And they do have, look, Pons has got great hands. We've seen that this game. You know, he's got some great hands. He did bumble the one play down there in the end zone, unfortunately. But he does have some good hands, and that's normally their go-to guy when it comes to throwing downfield. So if you're Central Catholic's defense, I mean,
Protect the sideline.
yeah, you have to,
You
right?
gotta. I mean, what I think is going to happen is a 15-yard pass to the edge, try and maybe get into field goal range. But I mean, even if you complete a pass to the center of the field, you know, you only got 17 seconds.
Yeah, man in motion there. Snap out to number 11. He's going to keep it.
You got to get out of bounds.
And run it. He's running to the sideline, and he is. Yeah, great run there. You know, wasted a little bit of time there, running down the middle, but was able to you know, make some moves there and get over to the sideline. 8 seconds left now. Was able to move the chains, but at this point, you got to look at all end zone here. There's no more chains. It doesn't matter. You got to go all end zone or nothing.
Yep.
So we'll see what the play call is here for Norwin. And if you are Central Catholic, you know, it looks like you're going to put your, yeah, it looks like they backed up the secondary there to protect the pass. And, whoa.
Nothing.
Yeah, so that is going to do it there for the Norwin offense.
By number 16,
you know, I don't know if that's fitting or not, Nick, for to end the drive on a sack, but that seems to be the way that it's been going for the Norwin offense so far this game. Hats off to the Central Catholic Vikings defense for containing a very potent Norwin offense until they got here tonight. So with that, Central Catholic is going to go into the locker room. They're doing pretty good, you know? So we're probably going to see some substitutions coming out for the second half, being up 37-0. It'll be interesting if they switch out quarterbacks. If you're Norwin at this point, I'm not exactly sure what you can do because, again, their offense relies heavily on Deasy, and he has just not been able to get that offense churning like he normally does. So we'll see what happens. Until we get back here for the second half of the game, your Central Catholic Vikings are up 37-0 on the Norwin Knights here on your Central Catholic broadcast.
There's a bond among Central people that extends far beyond the 4 years that you spend at this wonderful institution. Should I start with the necktie? That necktie sends a message to a young person who may be immature that there's something beyond you, and this necktie is a symbol of the fact that you had better embrace that something that's bigger than you. You can't replace that. You can't quantify it. You can't draw a picture of it. I'll hear about a Pittsburgh celebrity or a national celebrity, and somebody will say, you know, he's a Central guy. And I would say, I didn't know that. As soon as that Central Catholic word comes out of somebody's mouth, there's a hollow feeling. Unless you're a Central person, you have trouble explaining what that bond is. You really do. You can say it with pride. I'm a Central guy. Still am.
Ace, a skilled sharpshooter in their respective tradecraft. Do you have what it takes to be an ace? Located in Homestead, Pennsylvania at the Bank on 8th, Ace Axe Throwing is the place where you and your friends can throw axes, drink, have fun, and compete to become an ace. Open Monday through Sunday. Book your tickets online today at www.aceaxethrowing.com. Discover who the ace really is.
Welcome back to Gessling Stadium. My name is Kyle Templin. I've got Nick over here running the camera and as my color commentator tonight. Welcome to the second half here of this game, which has been a 6A matchup between the Norwin Knights, who are here as the visiting team, against the home team, Central Catholic Vikings. And it has been all Vikings so far in this game, 37-0. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back here in the second half. And I cannot stress enough how much the Central Catholic Vikings defense have just gobbled up the offense of the Norwin Knights. And now we come into the second half. Hopefully the Knights have regrouped in the locker room. And hopefully they have a new game plan coming out. Deep kick there for the Norwin Knights there. And it'll be a touchback. And Central Catholic will come out on offense actually from, I think, the worst field position that they've had all game, which is on the 20-yard line. And they will go ahead in here, and we'll see if they are bringing back the starters. It looks like they will, as far as the starting quarterback, who is Peyton Wayner, who is number 5. And I do not see Gannon Carruthers out there yet. It looks like they have somebody else in the backfield lined up with him. So maybe taking a rest is Gannon Carruthers there for a little bit here of the first part of the second half. Wayner takes the snap, throws the ball over here to the open wide receiver, and he gets about 5 yards out to the 25-yard line there. Very crisp pass there from Wayner. So Central Catholic comes out. Offense is clicking just like it was there in the first half. And let's see if they can actually march the field, the whole length of the field this time, down to the end zone.
I see Carruthers on the sideline with his helmet on, so
maybe just taking a breather. And handoff there to number 31, who has got some open across the 50. There is Antonio Pitts, who is the senior. Great burst of speed there off of the line of scrimmage, and was able to get a nice seam there on the side by his blockers, and was able to take a huge gain there, bringing the ball 25 yards, possibly 26, 27, 28 yards out to what appears to be just shy of the 45-yard line. So just like that, Central Catholic already back in the attacking zone. Handoff again. And great move there by number 31. Marches his way down for another almost 30-yard carry. So Carruthers on the sideline.
Yeah, must be nice.
Bring in number 31 here. And number 31, Antonio Pitts, just picking up huge yardage here against this Norwin defense, who has had a tough time containing the Central Catholic offense all game. Back to pass there, and a rare miss there from number 19, Josh Altsman, who had it in his hands and just wasn't able to bring it down there. So we don't see that a lot from this Central Catholic offense, but it does happen. And it looks like they are just going to roll with it right back into that hurry-up offense.
Yeah, back to 31. He's averaging 30 yards a carry.
Right, that's the guy, right? It looks like he gets, and you're right. No. Oh, nice pitch there to number 10, who is Brandon Jackson, who we've seen have some pretty fast wheels there. He wasn't able to get too much speed there around the corner. Norwin was able to cut him off there in the corner and send him out of bounds. But, again, a great play there.
Yeah, I was going to say, again, just incredibly technically sound offense here by Central Catholic. These are not easy plays to run.
No, and for the speed that they do it at is amazing. You're absolutely right. Wayner back there. Number 31 is his sidecar. Pistol formation, and he's going to hand it off there to number 31. And looks like he's probably going to get about 4 or 5 yards on that carry, so not too bad. So back to number 31. Came into the game, excellent wheels on him. We got Carruthers on the sideline taking a breather. I mean, if you're Central Catholic, you got to feel really good about the way that the backup running back is running here. Wayner, man in motion. And it looks like that is going to be a handoff again to number 31, who just tucks the ball, gets low, and gets in, and we'll see if they're going to give him the first down here.
Norwin will take over on downs. First and 10 from their own 11.
So
that was fourth down?
That was fourth down.
Oh, wow.
I did not mention that before, so yeah.
I didn't realize
Sorry about that. Fourth down. It looked like they were trying to go for the first down there and did not. It is interesting that they did not go for the kick there, but again, Terry Totten is not a coach to come out and embarrass teams. So he's been a coach for a very long time, and he's obviously been on the losing end of some games, and so for him, that's pretty conservative play calling there down and even in the red zone. So Norwin taking over on downs. It looks like they're going to be just outside the 10-yard line. And we see number 11, Luke Lewandowski, taking the snap. He's going to keep it. Nice juke move there over to the sideline. First down run for Lewandowski. And this is what Norwin is normally used to when it comes to plays on the offense. Lewandowski is an option quarterback, so they worry about, play action. They worry about his arm, and he can also take it himself. And on that play, it looked like he was able to get the better of the Central Catholic defense.
First down and 10 for Norwin from the Viking, from their own 24.
Handoff there.
Again, the Central defense, especially the line, just swallowing anything that comes in the middle of the field.
Yeah, tremendous defense there by the defensive line, who's been amazing all game when it comes to reading the play in the backfield and not overextending themselves either. They don't get fooled very often, which is, for a defensive line at a high school level, that's pretty impressive.
Second and 8 from
Pistol
the
formation
26.
there for number 11. He's going to go ahead and take the snap. Looks to throw it.
Oh,
Up and
that's
intercepted. Big. Wow. So intercepted there by number...
Looks like number 9.
Number 9. And that is Liam Kernan. And Liam is a senior and picks himself up a nice interception there. So on that one, unfortunately, the Norwin receiver couldn't come down with the ball, tipped it up in the air.
There's a flag on the play, though.
Blocking the back. Returning team number 46.
So illegal block in the back there on the return. So obviously the interception will not get overturned, but the great field position that they were in, unfortunately the ball's going to come all the way back to the spot of the foul. And they're going to mark this off 10 yards further. And it looks like Central Catholic is going to take over just inside the 50-yard line there, right around the 48-yard line. So, again, we'll see what the play calling is for Terry Totten's offense. Coming out onto the field here.
Looks like we have a backup quarterback coming in, number 18, but I do see Carruthers lining up there.
Interesting.
In the slot.
Interesting. Number 18 is Cole Sullivan, who is also a sophomore. Nice pass there from Cole to the open wide receiver, who is number 89. And that is Brady Kazera. So new signal caller here for Central Catholic here. And again, that is Cole Sullivan, number 18, who is going to take over the play calling. Shotgun formation, 4 wide. And it looks like a nice handoff there to number 3, which is J.D. Younger. J.D. Younger, who is a senior. We've seen him take some snaps earlier this season. So good.
Looks like they were using Carruthers as a little bit of a decoy out there.
And a smart move. I mean, if that's what's, like I said, you're bringing in a new quarterback. It doesn't hurt to give a little distraction there to give your quarterback some more time. Shotgun formation, back to pass. Pass complete to number 8 there.
There it is.
And that is Vince Cascone.
Sullivan's pass complete.
And it looks like that will be a first down.
Number 8, Vincenzo Cascone.
And Central Catholic continuing to roll, even with the backup quarterback here.
Letting them sling it, too, right off the bat.
Absolutely.
Love that. Shows a lot of trust.
Shotgun formation, handoff there to number 31, who is back in the backfield there. Antonio Pitts.
Antonio Pitts on the carry.
And another first down, it looks like, for Antonio
Brought down by
Pitts.
number
This
7,
guy is a
Ryan
first
Frankovic.
down machine.
Yeah.
And number 14, Luke Denny.
So Central Catholic pretty much starting right where they left off in the
Yep.
first half there, even with the backups in.
Gain of
4
12,
wide.
First and 10 Vikings from the Norwin 20.
Oh. Fumbled snap there, but able to pick it up and
Sullivan
carry it
on the
forward
keeper.
and still get 4 yards. So even whenever things are not going their way,
Yeah.
they're still going their way for the Central Catholic offense tonight.
Great way to, botch the snap a little bit, but, kept his head down, got 4. Can't complain.
Yeah, smart play there by Sullivan, who's in as the backup for Peyton Wayner. Snap taken by Sullivan, hands off again to number 31 Pitts. And just when you think Pitts is going to get stopped in the backfield, he still manages to pick up another positive 2 or 3 yards there.
And you love seeing that. He gets the ball, immediately puts his head down and just, runs downfield.
Yeah, he's definitely a hard runner. Looks like he's going to come out for this play, though.
Brought down by number 3, Kai Weems.
So Central Catholic waiting on the play call
Gain
here.
of 5, third
In the
down
backfield
and 2
there
from
is
the
number
12 for the
27,
Vikings.
Amari Shields. Sullivan takes the snap and hands off to Shields, who gets some positive yards there and looks like he's going to get the first down. So first and goal now for the Central Catholic Vikings.
Still keeping that pace.
Keeping the pace and running a lot of clock.
Yep.
You know, we're 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Vikings up 37-0. A lot of backups in right now for the Vikings. Sullivan has taken over as quarterback. So Pitts back in the backfield again. Handoff. Oh, looks like it's a keeper by Sullivan there.
Oh.
Hard run. Did he get
Just
in?
Missed it.
Looks like he came up just short there, Nick. But great run.
Yeah, great way to, they know they've been locking in on the running back every time. Decided to keep it that time.
Yeah, great misdirection there also. He kept it low, protected the ball as he got down there. Very smart run play there by the backup quarterback. Looks like there's some confusion here on the play. Sullivan's going to come over and just make sure that he's got the right play call. No reason to rush it here.
And goal for the Vikings. From the 3.
Pistol formation. Pitts lined up in the backfield there.
Keeps it. Give it to him.
Keeps
Let him eat.
it, and look at that.
He there into that.
Really, I mean, he got wrapped up a little bit there once he got in the end zone, but that was pretty much a walk-in right there for the backup quarterback. So Sullivan goes in for the score. Central Catholic now up 43-0, and look for Shearer to come in and put the 44 on the board. And it looks like we got a new kicker in.
Oh, and it looks like he missed it left.
Looks like he did. That was,
no good.
unfortunately, Elliot Kyle came in to do the extra point there in for Shearer. And unfortunately, he did miss the extra point. So 43-0 with 44 seconds left in the third.
Always good to get a young guy in there, give him a little bit of experience. Kicking, very, very underrated difficulty on kicking. Kickers make it look so easy sometimes. People don't realize it's not easy hitting that ball through
very
the
skilled
upright.
position,
Yeah.
for sure. And there's only some people that can actually do it.
Yeah.
And the only way to do it, is to actually get in there,
Exactly.
in a game situation and do it. You see a lot of guys, in the warm-ups and stuff like that, posting, into the net on the sidelines and stuff, and that's all well and good for motion and everything, but when you got people running at you, that's a different story whenever you're trying to concentrate and put a kick through the uprights. So,
it looks like we might see Elliott Kyle in the future go ahead and possibly take over that kicking position. Unfortunately, tonight he missed, but solid effort there by him coming in. And it looks like we are waiting on number 87 here, who is Jack Leck, to kick off here. So really, giving a lot of the backups here some time to come in and get some game time here while the score is so lopsided.
Barillo and Rogers deep for the Knights.
So Leck, very good kick by him. Back around to the 6. Not fielded exactly the best there by the Norwin. And it looks like they're going to call that play before somebody gets hurt. So,
one thing you don't want to do on the kick return is stop running forward. That's
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. At the 16.
Well, and hats off to the officials here too. I mean, when you have
Yeah.
a game that's 43-0, there's no reason for somebody to get hurt.
Yep.
In a game like this. So, they went ahead and called it and gave him the forward progress, which I'm sure Terry Totten doesn't have a problem with on his sideline. And I'm sure that the Norwin sideline appreciates that too. So Norwin coming back out. We've seen them string together some, consecutive offensive plays.
It's just been little mistakes here and there that have really, and I mean, you got to get hats off to Central for capitalizing on them. Tip balls by the receivers. They've been able to turn every little mistake by Norwin into a turnover, really.
And that's really it. I mean, that's the difference between the two teams here is that Central Catholic makes very, very little mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, like we were saying, their offense runs very quickly, and even for, a sophomore who's play calling and everything, to be able to run plays like that in a quick offense is amazing at that level, and to not make mistakes. Norwin, unfortunately, every mistake they make gets amplified, and it just does not go their way. And even when we've thought that some things are finally going the Norwin offense's way, they just end up back where they were, another pick six or a very, they had the great throw down there in the end zone, and it got called back. So it's unfortunately just not been the best game for the Norwin offense, which is unusual for them.
/golf to secure your spot and learn more.
So Norwin takes the ball and throw low there by the quarterback, number 11, Deasy. It looks like he threw behind the receiver there, and the receiver slipped trying to run back and catch it. I mean, one thing that we are seeing is, in this second half that we had hoped to see is Lewandowski's arm. We are seeing that more this game. He has tucked it and ran it a few times when he needed to in order to get positive yardage, but we are seeing him throw the ball a lot more. Back in the pistol formation, 3 wide. It looks like he is going to keep it there. Nice run up the middle there for him, and that's going to be a first down. So nice 12-yard game there for number 11, Lewandowski, who, again, is normally the pinnacle of the Norwin Knights offense. Unfortunately, he's been contained a lot this game. Lined up again here. Shotgun formation, takes the snap. Looks like there's going to be a handoff there to Harris. We haven't seen Harris in a while. And that's pretty close to a first down as well.
And I think the biggest thing for Norwin here is just trying to build some momentum going into their next game. Clearly this one, is in the books already. Best thing you can do now, execute the offense that you guys worked on all week and, just try and carry some momentum into the next week, something you can at least hang your hat on, when they face their next opponent.
Absolutely. And Norwin coming off that 37-0 romp of Connellsville.
Yeah.
Coming into this game and then getting blown out 43-0. It's got to be, obviously defeating and everything, but you're right. You got to be able to put some positivity towards the next game. And handoff again there to Harris. Or actually, that is a new running back. That is number 20, Christian Beck.
Christian Beck taken down by number 21.
Who runs it for a first down. So we're seeing Norwin having some definitely, you know, some positive yards here running the ball between Harris and Beck, and also Deasy.
First down, Norwin from the Vikings.
So we'll see if they continue with that formula. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left. And Beck drives it forward again. Hard runner, Beck.
Yeah.
You know, had some guys there probably about 3 yards before the first down marker, and you know, was able to keep those legs churn and move forward. It looks like he's going to be just shy of the first down where they mark the ball. So that will be 2nd and 1 for the Knights as they line up here, 3 wide, shotgun formation. Pass
for it
towards the corner there.
Oh.
And it looked like he caught it.
Pretty good throw.
It was a good throw.
It's the toughest catch to make, you know, that over the shoulder.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it looks like 15 caught it, but he was already out of bounds by the time he caught it. So great job there by the Central Catholic defender to keep him pushed towards the sideline there.
And again, we see Lewandowski's ability to make those throws. Just, you know, can't capitalize on the catches, but he's putting them in the good spots. So, you know, definitely something that they can build on.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a good arm. Handoff there, up the middle, and some hard running there by Harris.
Got to just keep going to this kid.
Yeah.
He's been getting 10, 11, 12 yards every carry.
And another first down there for the Knights. Getting some good positive momentum here. Just under 8 minutes left here in the game. So this is definitely a drive that Norwin can be proud of here.
Yeah.
They can punch it into the end zone. Takes the snap. Handoff again. This time to
Uh-oh. He dropped it.
Christian
I think Central
Beck.
got it.
Uh-oh.
Yep, Central has it. And again, just
wow.
one little mistake again by Norwin that just completely deflates everything that they just, you know, worked so hard for.
You can't say it enough this game. I mean, right whenever you think that Norwin is getting some positive momentum and things are going their way, you know, they go to the reliable, right? Christian Beck has been running the ball great.
Yeah.
And he just, you know, puts the ball on the ground there, and they cannot recover it. And Central Catholic, I mean, hats off to the defense. They were patient. They stripped that ball out of there. But, yeah, you just feel for the Knights at this point. You really do. So Central Catholic taking over on the turnover there. Just under 7 minutes left. Handoff. Looks like they'll get 4 or 5 yards there off the carry.
At this point, you just kind of feel for Norwin. They've done enough where they've deserved a couple scores here, and it just you hate to see, you know, all that work just get thwarted every time they get down in there with just one little mistake.
Yeah, you hope when they go back and they look at the film that they can at least look at some of the positive plays that they have, which have had some good plays. So Cole Sullivan back there taking the play. Shotgun formation, 4 wide. And hands off the ball to number 42, who's in the game. That is Gavin Stanek, who is a sophomore.
By number 55, Evan Archer.
It's a nice run by Stanek over there towards the sideline. Got himself a couple of yards. And he'll come off now.
Gain of 1 on the play. 3rd down and 4 for the Vikings from
Sullivan waiting on the call again. So with Sullivan in the game here, obviously not as fluid as an offensive we've normally seen so far for the night. You know, they're taking their time, which is, you know, what they need to do right now, run out the clock. Handoff up the middle, great run. And that looks like that is Amari Shields on the carry there.
Luke Denny, but not before a Vikings first down.
So 5 minutes left in the game. Vikings up 43-0. It looks like we're going to have a timeout here.
Injured player.
Injury timeout. And that is number 20, Christian Beck. So coming off the field there, a little slow, but definitely on his own fruition there. So it's good to see that. And Central Catholic will come back out on offense. And they look to have Amari Shields in the backfield now. 4 wide. Sullivan takes the snap. Hands off to Shields. Huge hole up the middle.
Nice hole.
And that's another first down for Central Catholic. Nice 12-yard carry there by Shields. And we get some more substitutions in here for the Vikings.
Down by number 25, Ryan Heilman, and
now
number 14,
in the
Luke
backfield,
Benning.
Stanek is back in the backfield again. So we'll see if they go with the
1st and 10 Vikings.
the
Gabe
running
11
offense.
On the play. 1st and 10 from the 47.
Cole Sullivan waiting on the call. Shotgun formation. And Stanek gets the call.
Gavin Stanek, the ball carrier.
Gets up 8 yards there.
Gain of 8 on the play.
2nd down and 8, or 2nd down and 2, sorry. Central Catholic, 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. Cole Sullivan taking his time. Shotgun formation again, 4 wide. And
he's going to keep it.
Quarterback keeper, Sullivan.
Nice run.
Sullivan on the keeper.
Off the right tackle, up the sideline there, and all the way up to the 30-yard line. So some of the Central Catholic backups marching their way right down the field.
Gain of 16 on the play. 1st down and 10 for the Vikings from the Norwin 30.
Looks like Stanek is going to stay in the game. 4 wide. And Stanek gets the call. And gets inside the 20 into the red zone.
Ball carrier.
So Central Catholic again in a position to score.
Contact first made by number 42, Jake Page. First and 10 for the Vikings from the 16. Gain of 14 on the last play.
Offense gets the call. Sullivan back in the shotgun. Stanek is sidecar, and he's going to go ahead and hand off to Stanek. And he's going to rumble forward for another few yards, pretty close to the first down.
Beautiful night out here tonight. Could you ask for better football weather?
I'll tell you what, it is amazing out here tonight. Great night for football. Great stadium.
Yeah.
I love this stadium.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Home normally of the Carnegie Mellon Tartans. Tonight, the home field for the Central Catholic Vikings. Looks like a keeper there from the quarterback.
Oh, man.
And big hit. Big hit there, but rumbles into the end zone for another touchdown for Central Catholic. So Cole Sullivan,
Yeah.
you know, backup quarterback, not afraid of contact.
2 touchdowns? Good for him.
Yeah, no, great. Great offense there for the backup quarterback coming in, making it 49-0.
Gotta love when the quarterback, takes it, just puts his head down and says, I'll challenge
was
you.
Was not afraid of the contact at all. And look at that.
There it
Extra
is.
point. Boy, you would have thought that was the game winner. The way they celebrated for that. So
that's awesome.
Congratulations there for Elliot Kyle, number 91. He missed the first extra point, comes in and gets the second one. And I'll tell you what, You would have thought that was the game winner right there, the way they celebrated
Right.
on the sideline. A lot of rallying around Mr. Kyle down there. Congratulations to him. He's got his name in the books there, and he's got some points on the board.
I was going to say, I saw him taking some practice kicks as they continue to parade him around on the shoulders. That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
It's great to see that. Absolutely.
Good for him. Good for him. Let's see if they bring him back out for the
Vikings scoring
kickoff.
drive covered 79 yards in 10 plays, capped off by a
So
10-yard
that's going to
run
put the
by Cole
Vikings up
Sullivan.
50-0 in this game against the Norwin Knights. And again, I would have thought that this game would have been closer than it was.
Yeah.
Because the Norwin Knights coming in 2-0, great offense, great quarterback that they have, but the Vikings defense have just been too much. They have gobbled up Luke Lewandowski. And really, I mean, you cannot stress enough about how disciplined this Central Catholic Vikings team is on offense and defense.
Very true.
So a little over a minute left here in the game. The Knights will go ahead and take the ball on the kickoff, the 10-yard line, and
again.
Did they let go of the ball again?
Either that, I think it was just a big hit.
Just a big hit. Oh, I was going to say, man. So it looks like the Knights will take over right around the 24-yard line.
Norwin will start the drive.
Referee having to shovel some of the guys back to the sideline
Yeah,
after that one.
yeah. Unfortunately, you want to keep the celebration to a minimum at this point in the game. A lot of the guys that are playing are backups, and I'm sure that they're excited to be in there. But you also don't want to draw any taunting penalties either from your team. We saw that in the Penn Hills game, and I think Coach Totten really laid the hammer down on those players later. So we got a new quarterback in for Norwin.
Oh, I thought that was going to get picked.
Yeah, and that is number 9, Nicholas Uray. So Lewandowski played the majority of the game, hung in there for as long as he could. And it looks like that is going to be the end of the game, and that's going to do it. It looks like we're in the books. A 50-0 rout for the Central Catholic Vikings. If you're Central Catholic Vikings, you obviously are very confident going into your next matchup next week. If you are the Norwin Knights, it looks like you have a lot of film to watch and to go back to the drawing board. So it looks like we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here at Gessling Stadium, the Carnegie Mellon Tartans home field. But tonight it was the home field of your Central Catholic Vikings, who put up 50 points tonight for all of you watching at home. And I want to thank everybody in the film crew here tonight. Everybody has put on a tremendous effort here tonight. You have no idea how much it takes to actually put in this effort when it comes to the filming and all the stuff behind the scenes. I want to thank Nick, who was doing double duty tonight. I am not good enough to do double duty. I came in, I am just an announcer, but Nick is also great as an announcer, but he was also your cameraman tonight, so hats off to him. And, thank Joe, who executive produced this from a concert. So congratulations to him, too. So, again, I'm Kyle Templin signing off for your Central Catholic Vikings. Thanks, and we will see you again soon at the next Central Catholic home game.